All right, everybody, sorry for not having many videos, but I got the flu for Christmas, so I've been pretty down and out for the last several days. I've had this stuff for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks now. So yeah, my voice finally came back and I can breathe okay now. So I decided to get back out here, but I did put the wheel spacers on this from the Nomad, basically, and I did have the pillow ball thing happen to me on the front, so I had to replace that, and I went ahead and fixed the rear and everything. Outside of that, this thing's pretty much the same as it was last time, so let's do it. We're running on 4S again, and from last time, 4S was plenty. And this does seem to be much more stable now. Nice smooth backflip. Didn't really mean to do that, but it looked cool, so I'll take the credit. Thank you, Proline. Do you have to say, with all the little flaws this truck has, it is freaking beastly for sure. If you're not sure what I'm talking about with the wheel spacers, it was brought up by Rich Duperbash. He talked about it on his channel, and basically you just get the team associated Nomad hexes is what I got, or the RC8T wheel hexes are the same thing. But they give you about an inch, I think, or an inch and a half of width, and all you really need to do to install them is just an 1/8 inch drill bit, and you can drill out the axles, the little holes that your pins go through. You drill those out with an 1/8 inch drill bit, and you can put those on, and as you can see, it looks cooler. It is way more stable, and with that pinion I put in here, the 20-tooth pinion, and that system and the tires and everything, I mean, this thing is awesome. I did, however, in my haste to get this thing back together, forget to put in my 2 rear bumper brace screws, so that's my bad. I don't think it'll do anything. Hopefully I don't have a really hard rear bumper landing, but crazier things have happened. I really like the setup of, there's my little boy on his quad. I really like the setup of it right now with the 22 pinion, with all of this stuff, the 70 weight shock oil. When it hits the ground, it's nice and cushioned, and it doesn't just slap the chassis, but it does hit the chassis enough to you know, take a lot of the shock out of the jump, you know. Oh, a lot of kids out here. The first day of 2018. I'm sorry guys, I wanted to do a New Year's video and a Christmas video, but like I said, I was pretty under the weather. Haven't even really done any RC stuff at all because I haven't felt very good. But we're out here today. We brought a bunch of RCs with us, and we're gonna have fun. Gonna get the wife back on it. Whoops. So much for not having a hard rear bumper landing. I did finish reinforcing the body too. So the body's all reinforced. This thing's pretty much handled. Pretty much just gonna be a 4S machine, and I'm just gonna drive it. This thing's freaking awesome. It is a madman on 4S. You really have to experience driving this thing. I mean, it's pretty small. It's a 1/10 scale, a true 1/10 scale too. It's not like one of those 1/10 scales that is large, like really big, like a 1A scale. This thing is definitely a true 1/10 scale with A scale electronics. And on 4S with the gearing I got in here, it is wild. Oh, whoops. This is like half throttle. It's half throttle right there. God, this thing's a beast. I really dig those wheel spacers. I think that's pretty much a must on this thing because it's so crazy. Unless you go a 10 scale system, I mean, with a 10 scale system, even a decent one, I think this thing would be doable. But with the wheel spacers and this A scale system, I think it's perfect. 70 weight oil. If you want to go a little bit lighter, if you're not going to be jumping quite as high as I do and stuff, I think that'll be fine. But I definitely dig the 70 weight. I'm glad I went with the 70 weight. I think it's good. I think this thing is set up now, and pretty much just gonna wait for Proline to come out with some upgrade parts, steel spur and all that. But outside of that, this thing is just awesome. Total win for sure. They did good with this thing. They could have made a few things a little bit better. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have reoccurring problems with that pillow ball. It tends to just melt that plastic piece. They might make an upgraded heavier duty plastic piece maybe in the future. Maybe, you know, address that somehow. But you know, it's not gonna change my mind on this truck. I mean, you can buy a little parts thing that comes with like 8 of them, so it's not like it's gonna kill you if you have to replace that every now and again. Truck is just rowdy. Whoa! Almost hit myself. Haha. Almost pulled a true Rich Duper bash right there. Popped myself. Luckily I got out of the way because I was moving pretty good on that one. This is like, I want to say this thing is like a mini version of the MT410. Like, not nearly as durable, but definitely crazy for what it is. And very, very fun. This thing is extremely fun. Just the size and everything. I mean, this truck is wild. Ah, I can't seem to land on my wheels right now. I am still running the stock servo horn too, the plastic one. That was weird. There's no way I'm hitting LVC already. Ooh, that was rough. Wondering what's going on. Might pop the shell off, take a gander. Just beating on this little thing. Hey buddy! Alright, I'm gonna pop the shell off and see what that possibly could have been, if I had hurt anything. Well, I broke a battery strap, that sucks. Outside of that I don't see anything, but I don't know if I should continue because my battery is gonna hit that output cup. Spur gear looks fine. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up right there because I don't want to damage my lipo. But this thing's rowdy, you guys. This thing's awesome, and I am very happy I got it. This is not the end of this thing by any means. So please thumb up this video if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Stay tuned, Killer Off-Road Hobbies. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new here, and we will see you on the next video. All right, everybody, make sure to check out the description. There's a bunch of cool stuff down there. I added a few things. You can get a flag, a wall tapestry, towel, t-shirts, hoodies, all kinds of stuff. All right, everybody, till next video. We'll see you then. Peace.